ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and an exciting video because we have a brand new tank. And not only do we have a brand new tank, we have a brand new Fearless tank. And of course, you guys know it was coming. It's the T49. Yes, the T49 Fearless will be in the game very, very soon, which of course is going to replace the Lorraine Fearless currently in the ratings. Now, we have had a couple of Fearlesses before, as we know, the Lorraine Fearless, which is the current one, and also we've had the IS6 Fearless, which I don't think I actually have on oh no, we do have it. So, and the IS6 Fearless as well. Some of the most popular, not the most popular, but some of the most unique tanks, not the unique tanks, but you know, the rare, they are extremely rare. The IS6 is more rare because it used to just be available for certain players that are skilled based sort of competitions, and then of course it got put into ratings, and then the Lorraine Fearless did replace that, and now that is extremely rare. Never see it in the game, never ever see it in the game. It's not that exciting, but now Wargaming have added a new T49. So as we know, the T49 is a very popular tank. So the T49 Fearless, in my opinion, was a really good addition. You know, I personally don't love the T49. You know, yeah, it's a bit of fun, but I really don't love it. It's okay. I don't dislike it, but I don't really love it. But considering how popular the T49 is, the T49 Fearless was actually a very good marketing strategy for Wargaming. It's definitely going to bring a lot of more players to ratings because a lot of people like the T49, and to get their hands on the T49 Fearless, which again is going to be an extremely rare tank. Love the look of it. I mean, it looks exactly the same as a T49, but I love the camo of the T49 Fearless. I think it does look fantastic. But what is the stats? What are the stats on the T49 Fearless? Now, those of you that know the T49, the stats don't really change too much. Has no armor, as we know. The DPM 2183, so 2183. That is actually a slightly higher than the original T49. The reload time is 15.39 seconds, whereas the T49, I think it's about 16 seconds. But it's not even 100. It's about 100 difference. It's got about 100 DPM more. Other than that, most of the stats are still the same. So the penetration is 167 on your heat and 83 on your HE. Now, I am running it with calibrated shells because it only has heat and it only has HE. You should be running it with calibrated shells anyway, because you want to guarantee that pen, or you want to up your chances of penetrating anything you shoot. You've got a 560 alpha on your heat and a nice 780 on your HE. Aim time is a bit shocking at 6.2, and the dispersion again isn't great at 0.407. And you have 10 degrees of gun depression. But to be honest, the gun depression is okay, but you're not really going to need the gun depression on this tank. Even if you hold down, you're not going to bounce anything. You've got literally no armor. And you've got a nice top speed of 70 kilometers per hour as well. So yeah, 70 kilometers per hour. It is a little bit slower than the T49, but other than that, most of the stats are around the same, as you can see there. 6 seconds aim time. So yeah, basically the same. So I've been trying to play it. I've had a few games, and as I've said, I'm not a massive lover of the T49 anyway, so I don't really perform too well in it. So we're just going to have some, just to show you what the tank is. And I mean, but again, if you've got the T49, or if you've played the T49, then you will understand the T49 Fearless. There is almost no different. It's basically a copycat, except this tank is extremely rare. So if you want to get your hands on the T49 Fearless, you need to go and play ratings. Obviously, wait until you hear the news. I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to be released. I don't know if it's going to be released before the T49 is available or at the same time, because usually we're only allowed to release the videos the same time as it comes into store or it's available. But Wargaming might be nice to us, and they might let us release it a lot sooner than we hoped. So yeah, so when it is available, of course, when the rating season ends, then the Lorraine will be removed, and it will be replaced by this tank. So obviously you need to get to 5,000 ratings, then you'll get some parts. If you get to 6,000 ratings, you get more parts, and you just need to collect all the parts needed. That's all you need to do. It sounds easy, doesn't it? It's not quite that easy, but it sounds easy. If you have time, you don't need to be a fantastic player to get the T49 like Fearless. You just need to have time. You just need to spam a lot of ratings. That is all you need to do. So if you can do that enough, then eventually you will get your hands on the T49 Fearless. So I do applaud Wargaming, because I do think it does look fantastic. I'm not going to lie, it does look really good. Love the camo. No idea why it's got Wolverine written on the back there. No idea what the T49 has anything to do with the Wolverine. I've no idea, but you know, it's there. So yeah, fantastic look. I mean, I was getting frustrated with it because I was having like this shot here. Like, I don't know if it's the aim time. Yeah, I hit the track. So I'm right close to it, but yet I still hit the track with HE, so I don't do as much damage that I'd hoped to, unfortunately. But it's definitely a tank worth going for. And again, I won't be going for the tank because honestly, I don't play enough. I really don't play enough to be able to commit. And that's what you got to do with this tank. You really got to commit your time. If you want to get the tank, you've got to commit your time. It's going to be a rare tank. It's not going to be that easy to get, but it is there, available for anyone for free. All you just need is your time. All it's going to cost you is your time, and that is basically it. So again, go for the HE. Now, this tank, you need to carry a lot of HE because most of your shots, obviously the heat pen is not very high, and you've got no backup. The only backup you've got is HE, so you haven't got no premium rounds, so it's only got the 2 rounds, exactly the same as the T49. So most of your, especially if you're coming up against heavies or tier 9s, most of the time you won't be able to penetrate them. Like, you need to get either to the side of them or to the rear of them to even stand a chance of penetrating. So most of your shots will be exactly like that, just splash damage. So make sure that you take enough HE, because most of your shots will be HE only, because even heat, I mean, you're going to see it now. I think I'm going to show you, but yeah, you're going to be able to, I don't think I'm quite showing you yet, but again, there, another splash damage into a tank with no freaking armor. So that's the only downfall for me, that the aim time, the dispersion is so bad. To even stand a chance of hitting the right shot, you do need to just fully aim in. But we managed to clear that guy, and it's just 2 tanks left over here, which we are going to deal with. And I'm going to switch to the heat just to show you. I mean, the J Panther does have decent armor, but that's with the HE, and that is with the heat. So we can only penetrate the lower plate. And of course, I didn't fully aim. I wanted to go for my shot because he was moving back. If I would have fully aimed, then I would not have got that shot. So that is why I thought, you know, I've got to risk it. I've got to take it. Unfortunately, it just missed. So that is the T49 Fearless for you guys. It's an okay tank. If you like the T49, then of course you are going to love the T49 Fearless. And to be one of the only few to be able to get this tank, of course it is going to be an extremely rare tank, but if you want to get your hands on it, stay tuned. Look out for the, I think it's the summer. It's coming in the summer, but I could be wrong. But just look out in the news, and I'm sure you will be told when exactly this will come into the ratings game. So let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be one of the guys, one of them people that will just spam ratings? Are you one of those that just really want this tank? Because it is going to be extremely rare. And have you got any more Fearlesses? Did you manage to get the Lorraine? Have you got the IS6? And is this going to be your hat trick and go for the T49 Fearless? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye-bye.